So welcome to Bunny's Designs. This is a live show with live peoples, all having a natter in chat. It's recorded for Ustream.tv and also for YouTube for people to watch at their leisure. I'm working Hanna Karlzon's Daydreams and I'm using my Peerless transparent watercolours, and I've put them in my little 21st century travel book, so I've got all sorts in here, but just at the first squares are all the Peerless. So we've got some nice browns. They were the first sepia colours used for colouring black and white photographs in the 1800s, 1880s, I think 1830s. So I've got some nice greens and some teal greens and some grass greens. I've then got quite a few yellows and orange yellows. We've then got the purple blues, and we've got turquoisey blues and sky blues. We've got some nice reddy pinks, and then I've got a section of reds. And I like this way of working because all I'm doing is touching a little bit of colour with a damp Derwent #1 watercolour brush. And I love this brush because the lid fits in the top. And I'm a very, very sad girl, but I love that because I'm forever losing other ones. And this one you can't lose because it goes on the end. And it seems to balance the paintbrush kind of nicely as well. This is the #1, so it's quite fine. They're about 8 to 10 pounds. And, oops. Oh dear. Hand's not working very well today. So this is the set you get. Mine's been used so much it's worn off. So that's #1, #2, and #3 is a wedge. All three monsters all run in all at the same time because they know I'm streaming. Sorry guys. I don't know. But I do like the #1 brush because it seems to be the driest. And with the colour book, one of the secrets is trying to be as dry as possible. Which is why I invented watercolouring with a rigger, because there's the smallest amount of water, just a damp brush, and strong colour, and that allows you to have a watercolour effect. And you use about a tablespoon of water, that's all. So I've picked this particular page because it's got butterflies and it's got a dragonfly on it, and I've got this thing about the dragonflies being very bright colours. So these are the Peerless. So we get beautiful strong colours, but then we can have watercolour effects. And the same with the dragonfly. Love those blues and the purples and the greens, but then we have the soft pinks and the reds. So they're very versatile, are these paintbrushes. These paints, and you can also use them anywhere. You just open the book, you've got your squares all out, you've got a little bit of a colour guide, and you need a water brush. So you can sit there with your colour book and you're not going to make a mess anywhere. So I think I'm going to start with this particular butterfly. I think we're going to have a pink butterfly and a purple butterfly, and then I'm going to have a greens and teals. So let's look at some pinks. I love geranium pink, that's one of my other favourite ones. There's a japonica pink, and again all I'm doing is just touching the tiniest dot, and what you will see is a very strong colour go very pale, so you have like a watercolour effect. So I'll zoom in and then you'll be able to see a little bit better. Exactly how it works. So you see that lovely watercolour effect, and you do have to clean. I've got a damp vapor brush, and if I do that you'll see a bit of dot. That's all I waste. So that brush is clean, so I drag it backwards and twist it. That dampens the brush and it also leaves it as a point. So the whole system is geared around that. So that was one pink. I think we'll have Helitro purple, I think. So again, start per dark at the bottom, and that was quite a soft one. So the next one here, I think I'm going to use, I could actually do a red. I think I like the purples. There is an amethyst which might be quite nice, but I'm going to use the deep blue. So again, I'm going to touch the deep blue and then start down here. And this was the tiniest dot. I may have actually got a bit too much. Let's have a look. So you can see, you just manipulate that around, push it about, and by the time you get over here, you've got the beautiful soft baby blue, sorry. So I think I'll do the same with this one, but I'm definitely not going to touch the same amount. So just, oops, sorry, barely touch. That was just the tiniest amount. So you've got to be a bit careful because it's a colour book. And they don't go through, but you don't really want to be rubbing any more on there. So let's find another colour. So we go to reds, I think. So we've got a red here, and again, just touching the tiniest bit. And see that colour. And I do have some colour on here, so I'm going to go up here. I think I'm going to go in there. So there's still colour going on here. I could go in the middle here. So I've gone from this dark colour to this pale. So you do get a lot of money out of these, a lot of wear out of these. So they're good. They're a good investment. I think we'll have a scarlet red. And again, just the smallest of circles. And the trick to keeping this brush just barely damp is not to activate the top too much. If you just activate the end a little bit, you get the dampness. If you start to activate it too much like this, you'll get more water. So the trick is to just use the tip of the brush. So I think I might want to use geranium pink. And I love geranium pink, it's such a lovely colour. We have, I think we have this one. For some reason I didn't put a name to this one, I don't know why. We have the same purple again. I think I'm going to take that purple here. Some blues. I've got a sky blue. Turquoise blue looks quite nice. So we use this turquoisey blue, and I think we'll pop the turquoisey blue on here. nice brilliant yellow, so we'll touch brilliant yellow. It's almost like a cadmium yellow, that one. It's very bright, that one. Oops. So I think geranium pink. Just to go in that one, and then I'll just put this down here. Oh dear, no, go away, Pickles, please. Pickles, be good. I have to put the dogs in the other room. They've sneaked through. So we've got a mauve colour. So let's have a look at that one. Got the mauve colour. We have a cobalt blue. This is a lovely dark blue. So put this one here. Got some dark colours. I've got an orange yellow. So we've got some quite unusual colours there. And then we have kind of a sepia brown, so we can kind of it's getting paler and paler. And then I could just get the whole of that body out of that. I don't think I want to use the black. Robin Egg Blue looks quite nice. So I can start instead. It looks more of a green, this one, I have to say. But it's quite a softy one, that one. There's a grass green as well. I'll have a grass green. This has turned out to be quite a multicoloured one. It wasn't going to be this bright. Again, sometimes you've got to let the colours guide what you want to do. And we've got a chrome orange. Chrome orange. Go on that one. So we can keep using these colours. Some bright colours on there, some nice bright colours. What do I want on the tip of the wing? possibly amethyst. So that's one butterfly done, which didn't take very long at all. And let's have a look at this leaf. So I'll do one leaf, and I think I'm going to pick, grass green. I quite like the olive colour though. And I'll use Hunter's Green. So again, a little tiny bit of Hunter's Green. So you can do two ways. You can start dark and light, or you can start at the bottom and go light to dark. Depends how you want to use your colours. If you have a little bit more colour, you can have quite a strong effect. And then again, start so you have a lovely highlight effect. Oh, so today I think thank you. I think the Ustream's been doing that for a little bit. It's been a bit of a pest. So I'll do this. I'll do one wing as well. So we start with this is when I like my turquoises and my cobalts. A little bit of blue here. And you can use any brush. I just find these are a little bit they're easy to use because you're not changing all the time. So I've got a bit of amethyst then. I think we'll have some sky blue. I think we're going to have Geranium Lake. Amethyst. Oh dear, I think, yeah, I think there's I don't know why chat's been off, but as soon as I start to mess about with it, it kind of goes a bit pear-shaped. Forget-me-not's a nice blue as well, so we'll have a bit of forget-me-nots. So I think we'll have that. So we've got Alice blue. And then we can have butterfly wings blue. I think it's really gorgeous. Butterfly wings. Oh, sorry guys, you're having such a bad time with chat. See, I hit a very dark spot there. But I got quite a nice effect. So colour wise, let me have a look. Oh, we need a peacock green. Now the peacock green is wearing a bit thin because I've had it a long time, but I love it. Oops. So I love, oh sorry, that peacock green. And then there's a Viridian, which is quite a darker green. Just like some of those colours. This is mountain green. Just a subtle little bit of a difference. I think we'll have a chrome orange. Put that one down there. Put chrome orange. I think I'm going to use that all the way around as well, I think. gamboge, which I kind of like. It's kind of bright. Again, we've got this deep blue, so I'm going to start here. Oh, that was a weird colour. I think it's because I didn't clean the brush. So you've got sky blue again. Sky blue. Rose red in there. So the most difficult thing is actually deciding on the colour when you're doing this, not necessarily oopsie. See if I can just muster a little bit of tea rose red because it's very pretty. This is one of my favourite colours, this one. It's a very, very nice colour, tea rose red. But now we've gone very pale, almost like a skin colour from there. I think pink might be okay there. Sorry guys, I've been neglecting chat. I do have a new sheet, but you can still get a lot out of that. You'd think it'd be all gone, that tea rose red. But it's very, very, very strong. So butterfly wing. Blue. And I think amethyst. So you can get some extremely strong to very, very pale. Oh yes, Suzanne, I do have a new set, but I'm waiting to put them in my new book. But there's some of these have got a lot less than half left. So I've got 2 more in there, and I think we'll have sky blue. These are not the colours that I thought I would use. So, but again, sometimes I quite like that you are using different colours. So it's a really nice, soft, peaceful way to work. So I'll just pan out and we can see what I've been doing. Yes, I wanted the whole set, and it's a really nice set. I'll just pan out and show how quickly that was done. So when you close up, it doesn't look quite as good, but there's some really gorgeous colours there. And I've just got a new set. Oops, bear in mind, see if I can just... Oops, avalanche. This is what they come in. So that's the bonus pack. And I got the very long ones, and these were £60. There's 40 in the bonus pack. There's the hair colour one, which I didn't have before. And there's the original set of Peerless of 15 colours, I think. And these are mine that I left. So I've still got quite a lot of life left in these. But I want them for a present. So I've only used this little square here in my little book. I've only cut off a couple of inches, or an inch and a bit. So, you know, there's still tons of colour left in all these. So they go a long way. They've been in here a long time of those. And they were originally, when you buy the other set, which I didn't because I still have them, these are the be quiet please. These are the photo colouring tinting ones, and they send you 2 photographs and a paintbrush to colour. So that's the gorgeous Peerless that I have in my 21st century colour book. Thank you for watching.